Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 9th of December, and today we're bringing in 3 off-world security officers while avoiding alarms as much as possible. We are dying frail and shaky, quite the negative traits. We got a hammer to bash around with, a key cloner, a very nice key cloner, and a few stealth shields. We're avoiding alarms. Okay. Let's go. Still in the future possibly have to worry about like shielded heat sensors or something, but for now it should be fine. Get some shotguns. Doop. Boop, 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 doop, boop, boop. Alright, so easy first. I don't actually need to have, I don't have to go down for that key, I just go, yay, I have all the keys. Nope, and it's a good thing I could do that real quickly, because any more time spent here is the time spent potentially getting shot, although I still have to deal with this one. Do I just wait for this one and then dash past once I know it's... Yeah. Reminder to not... Just a general reminder, if you dash past them like that, do not pause in the middle of it. Because if you unpause, bullets go much faster for a split second if no one's looking at you. And that's an easy way to get shot by a sentry gun. Do I go for this crate? It's not that far out of the way. There's 2 dashes out. And we get a crash beam. That solves our potential shielded problem. Yeah, alright, I'm shaky, right. So let's start off with throwing at you. Pick this up, and then it's not guaranteed to hit, but it still hits. Alright, we need to capture you, and our only way to do that is to go out the window. I'll let you go down here, give you a smack, which might make you teleport down as well. Probably, actually, yeah. Perfect. And of course, whatever, you're within shaky range. Alright, then I can give you a smack. We get, your special item is literally just the gun you're already holding, but it's labeled as interesting instead of standard. It's not even like, it's not even a quick, it's just a quiet concussive is just standard issue. Wow. Rude of them to not give me anything interesting, but also poor them if that's their special item. Alright, not that they ever even use their special items. It would be cool if they could. But I can imagine giving the AI logic to use any item in the game would get very complicated very quickly. Drop them off, and next we have, alright, shields, random kits, target fleas. Can't make use of target fleas because we're minimizing alarms. And we don't need regular guns. Potentially could have considered taking out the first group of guards, but have another shotgun, but hey, luckily picked up an extra shotgun at the end there. it. What was that bounce? All right, that was an oh god, that's 4 seconds. Oof. All right, that was an awkward approach, but all right. Once again, just immediately get the last key. And might as well leave this behind. You already have the keys. Who had the key? You had the key normally. Alright, I'll have to do something about you because you're going to teleport after me. I'll probably smack you, and then if you turn around, then it's going to get awkward. We can go up here, get an item if we want. I'll have to crash you. That's too far out of the way. We can get another wrench. I guess we'll get a wrench from you as well. Let's see if I'm getting 2, 3, 4 items. I don't think I need the stealth shield. A couple shotguns is fine, and then we have one as backup, and then I don't know if I can leave this behind. It'll start recharging, but I don't know if it'll fully recharge. And if we leave it in the pod, it doesn't recharge when we go back to the station. I can always drop it later. No, that doesn't help me with... whatever, I'll just play with whatever I get. You're gonna shoot that guard, aren't you? It's Mr. Sentry Gun. Can I crash? No. Well, maybe it won't happen. It's probably gonna happen, but maybe it won't happen. Okay, it actually missed. All right, I can just ignore them. I'm actually surprised that I can just ignore you. Open crates. Well, all right. Well, at least, well, whatever. Might as well use it. Let's see. I don't think I really need to care about crashing anyone other than you, because I can get through this pretty quickly. We'll start off with smacking you so we can get a wrench and get kind of in the middle. And then doors both above and below are closed. And this is confirming quiet. So I'll give you a shot and then toss a wrench to you. And then visitor neat. Toss a wrench to you. Pick up your wrench. And we don't need a regular concussive gun. Alright, everything look good? Everything looks good. Okay, I'm gonna use a wrench just to make sure I don't accidentally fling him forever away. Ooh, subverter. I had a temptation to just leave and not deal with them at all. But they do have item. Make sure. Alright, everything's closed. Alright, that might miss you on the left. Oh no, got him. Perfect. Alright. What'd y'all drop? Oh, you haven't dropped it yet. A sidewinder. Neat. Alright, so we can get this back. Stash a couple of these. Pick up that. And then pick up you. And then we do our dash. Dash dropping. It is funny how far away you can pick them up and then do this trick. Alright, pod can just slowly drift this way. And then you still have the door closed, which I'm actually kind of surprised about. Match speed, catch both the bus, and I feel a sneeze coming on. Yeah, I'm back. All right, see, we got everyone. All right, we're good. 12 seconds. That feels too long. Partly that's due to the dock. I think that was still like fairly early in 4 seconds for the dock at the very least, I think. But oof, that was a rough dock. Yeah, alright, we got heat sensors and heat sensor shields. Good thing we've got some crash beams. Target fleas, tracker jammer, can't make use of that. Alright, so we've got extreme range key cloner, subverter, stealth shield, and visitor sidewinder. We can get past a lot of people silently and quietly. I don't think... Do I want to bring a shotgun? I've already got shotgun on the pod, so I should probably leave it behind. Actually, you know what? I'll replace this because I did leave a stealth shield on the pod. Yeah, that seems good to me. 2 melee weapons and 2 shotguns in total. Fairly small ship for a ship 3. Might be able to have a really good use of visitor. Okay, don't think we can get an immediate use out of it. Let's see. If we could... It's got long-range visitor. We could get down to here. This tracker is scary. We can deal with them if we're careful, but they are scary. Doesn't make sense to visit down here because then I'm blocked by this wall. So if we did visit, it would be visiting into here, which is scary to do because you'll immediately be in sight. Unless we're very careful about our positioning with stealth shield while teleporting in, which I'm not super confident in. But if we were able to do that, we would get down here, we'd do a visit, get a pretty easy key, probably clone this key. So it'd be a visit, dash, clone, dash, sidewind, dash. There's that 1, 2, 3. I feel like we could do it in one visit. The only question is the tracker. That'll be a little close. But I think we can do it. If we wanted to be safer, we could just use a crash beam, take out all of them. Dash down here, crash you. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I could just... This could be a sidewind. Dash down, crash. Visit. That's a little bit slower, but significantly safer, so I should probably do that. Yeah, I should do that. I think we won't be using the wrench, at least immediately, so we'll leave that. And then we can subvert nice and easily. How close do we gotta be? Pretty close. And we don't need your gun or anything because we can't go out through there anyways because that sets off the alarm. And then let's get, this is a little sketch, but yeah, let's get as far as we can. Teleport to an area where we'll attract a little less attention from you with the stealth shield. And then this is the last key we need. And our friend has decided to get nearer to us. Perfect. Might as well just go ahead and crash everyone here. Wrench would be mildly useful here, but not enough to trigger the teleport. All right, so we'll shoot you to get you out of the way. Did they really just drop another stealth shield? We don't need more of those. All right, pick up or sell. Toss you over here, and we can just start smacking people so they just are of less trouble. Walking down so I can pick this up. Oh, just a key cloner. All right. In that case, I'm fine with picking up this and making sure no one can hear, and then taking you out just so we have no leftovers. Pick up and toss, get the pod moving. This is a bit of an awkward clip through the ship. All right, but that'll do. Dash over this way. Maybe, perhaps. Yeah, with how close the ghosty is now, I am wondering if I started from here, if I wouldn't have been able to get all the way down here. So would have had the sidewinder, but it's still a lot of ground I would have had to make up. Yeah, probably for the best all around that I chose this route. And no one can hear that. And we're separating a little bit, which is awkward, but fine. Could be worse. All right, ship's unloaded. We take off. For 10 seconds total. Alright, we drop him off for $5.99. And we're coming in first on this one. Yay! Yeah, Dog on Ship 2 could have been better, but... yeah, in retrospect, I think I chose the most optimal route with Ship 1. Or Ship 3. And then we went for enough items, and most half those items were useful enough that they allowed us to do Ship 3 really quickly. So, yeah, very nice. All right, let's look at yesterday's, double checking that it's actually the correct day this time, and we have me in first place with 29 seconds and a $5.99. Like 7-2 ran into some trouble. Got someone, was this? I think this was like a no-see day. Not be seen day, I think. Yeah, I have Cassandra coming up in second, T-Cake in third, Rond in fourth, and Zolvaran in fifth place. Oh, and I'll correct myself. T-Cake and Rond tied for third place. We have Zolvaran in fifth place, who I don't believe I've seen up here. Welcome to the top 5, Zolvaran. I've no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But welcome. It's good to see a new face up in the top 5. With that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.